Hi friends, I am PDC Swarna Chittaranjan from Innerwheel Club of Mysore. I have been asked to share my views on branding in Innerwheel by our district editor, Mrs. Shabari Kadidal. Friends, what is branding? Branding is an essential feature to build a familiarity with a product or a service. Although this essential feature is of any business that brings out a product or a service, it is also very important aspect of an international organization as ours with well-defined purpose. Why is branding necessary? The purpose of branding is to enable every citizen of a given area to have knowledge of Innerwheel and how they can benefit out of it. What is the importance of logo in branding? Going down to basics, Innerwheel is an international organization, as we all know, which creates friendship, service, and understanding. Our founders have had forethought to create a logo in the form of a wheel which has many symbolic meanings. It represents movement, mobility, change, action, unity, completeness, justice, and perfection. The circular motion of the wheel symbolizes continuous service and ever-expanding friendship. The teeth outside represents the clubs around the world, while the six inner spokes represent the offices and committees. At the center of the logo is a single dot, which is the individual member, the real being who powers this wonderful organization. As a result, the logo today very clearly helps the general public at large to recall our organization. To further our branding efforts, I have a few suggestions. Stickers with Innerwheel logo can be stuck on public transportation such as autos, on buses, and on members' vehicles. Friends, money need not be this criteria for reaching large mass of people through branding. It is the service that we render to the society which is good in branding. Exhibitions can be organized with handmade products carrying the Innerwheel logo. Homemade food, snacks, and so forth can be distributed with our logo, and informative videos can also be broadcast in such exhibitions. Here I have one project, I'm recalling one project that we did in Mysore quite some time back. There was an industrial exhibition which was organized by the Rotary every year, and we had a stall in that exhibition. And we made homemade food by all the members of our club made homemade food, and it was sold in the stall, and we could make large amounts of money, as well as it was a very good branding as many people visited the place. We can distribute umbrellas and cards with Innerwheel branding and captions such as "Together we become stronger. Stronger women, stronger world," and enthusiasm creates positive action, which results in progress to roadside vendors. Here, the captions have to be written in the local language which people can understand. In rural areas, street dramas can be enacted in places frequented by a lot of people that depict the goals and objectives of Innerwheel. Such plays should show the positive impact Innerwheel can have to the individual and to the society at large. We had a project in front of the palace where the Tongawalas were given first aid kit. We know that all the four-wheelers and two-wheelers, when they are bought, it comes with the first aid kit. But Tongawala people, they are not given any first aid kit. It was such a nice project and people liked it, and they were so happy to see somebody thought of a first aid kit for them. And many people gathered there to see what was going on, and that was a good branding, I suppose. Public platforms can be created by inviting good speakers and singers, which in turn highlight importance of service in Innerwheel. We can plan to get the projects inaugurated by the local people who are very well known and who are also interested in social service. Local TV channels can be used to publicize the Innerville branding. Such channels have a lot of popularity in small towns. Here we cannot forget to put make our projects, the information about our projects to come in the local newspapers. It's a common sight to see in villages, people sitting around a tree and discussing all the matter in various papers for that day. In many remote villages, there are very many tribal schools where the facilities are very limited, and we can adopt such schools, and by doing so, Innerwheel can reach even the remote part areas of our country. Local ASHA workers and Anganwadi teachers can be educated about Innerwheel and its objectives. Projects done with them usually garner a lot of visibility in the local population. Friends, we can plant a lot number of trees in government schools, and why not name it as Innerwheel Greenery. Local infrastructure in such schools can be improved, like building toilets, repairing the building, and thereby painting the walls in the classroom with educative painting, which children will like a lot, and it goes far in branding. Public places and those frequented by tourists can be identified. Suitable walls in such places can be painted with different themes or areas of service in Innerwheel. We can also go on air on important days like World Literacy Day, World Population Day, and such days, and we can talk with the public, and we can give good information about the various service projects that we take up in Innerwheel. Lastly, Innerwheel should actively be promoted on social media, blogs, and websites. Club-specific special handles should regularly post updates on projects done and so forth. Social media campaigns can also be conducted whenever budget is available to raise funds or to improve brand recall. Branding goes along with projects. All these efforts at branding is to enable people to gain knowledge of Innerwheel and the benefits of joining hands with the organization. Such a branch recall is very essential for our sustained growth. Firstly, it enables people to recognize our work done in different contexts. As a result, we can attract prospective members who share the vision of our organization. Secondly, it helps us find donors who might support the projects that we do. And lastly, the branding also enables suitable beneficiaries to know that they can approach us for help. To sum up, the creators of our organization have put up a lot of thought into what the Innerwheel should be about. They have captured its essence in branding artifacts such as the logo. We should endeavor to standardize its use along with the other new branding artifacts we may need in today's world, such as backdrops, PowerPoint templates, fonts in documents, and so forth, so that we make Innerwheel a brand that is easily and quickly recognizable by all stakeholders, the members, donors, and the beneficiaries. Specific ideas listed out before, though not exhaustive, are indicative of several actions we can take to take the Innerwheel branding forward. Our Shabari has brought out many interesting bulletins with which are very informative. I wish her all the best for this last bulletin also to come out colorfully with full of information. Thank you, Shabari. Thank you, friends.